Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren. I am your resident intuitive baddie, and I am finishing off my read of the Mushroom Spirit Oracle. I want to note that, if you are new to this series, um, basically what I have been doing is I've been pulling about 3 cards of this deck per read, and I am just reading from the book, or reading the definition of each from the book, and then I kind of give my 2 cents on what I believe the spread is talking about. And yeah, I got a new setup, or I have invested in a new setup, so I decided in the last reading to film it this way overhead. You can let me know in the comments whether you like it this way or you preferred when you could see my face. But yeah, I don't know, we're testing it out. I thought it was kind of weird to do for the only the last reading to be filmed this way, so I figured let's do the last one this way as well. And yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, because it is the last reading, I only have 3 cards left, so there's no need to shuffle. I'm gonna go one by one and then give my overall spread. Cool. The funny thing about not posting my face is now I feel like I need to do more hand gestures. Otherwise, I'm like, oh man, the viewer's just watching, just looking at the cards. But I don't know. I like to see the cards. I also like to see people's expression. I don't know. You can tell me what you prefer. But yeah, let's get into it. Indigo Milk Cap, True Colors, number 33. Okay. I'm sorry, double checking to make sure that you can actually see the book. Let your true colors shine from within. Some people cannot hide who they are, and some never show their true colors. The indigo milkcap is a stunning mushroom. With its distinguishing features, it can't be mistaken for anything else. When you cut it in half, the color inside is that of the outside. Your internal environment reflects your external environment, and vice versa. You show who you truly are from the inside, and this should be celebrated. This card may be asking whether someone is showing their true colors or hiding from the view. Do you know your friends inside and out? Do you know yourself inside and out? When you understand yourself fully, it gives you a wealth of information to understand others. Do you see traits in others that are red flags? Always trust your intuition when it comes to people and situations you find yourself in. Your gut tells you when something doesn't add up, like when someone says one thing and does another. Take notice of these things and the people around you. Do you really need these kinds of influences in your life? You always have the option open to you. You can choose to walk away from or confront them. Remember, masks can only last so long before true colors show through. If it is you who needs to show your true colors, step into your power and do it. The time is here. Nope. Is that a G or a C? Cordyceps? Essence, number 7. Let's see. Oh yeah, those are C's. What a what a not great font. Okay. What do you need to excel? Do you need help from someone or something? Do you need that extra push to help you grow? It might be time to take what you need to give you the strength and stamina to get to where you need to be. Are you looking after yourself? Are you replacing the stores that you use? Or are you burning yourself out? It's time to look inwards and ask yourself, what do I need? Do I need to be a bit selfish and put all my time and energy into me? There are lots of questions here. The other point this card might be making is that there may be someone or something that is sucking your energy from you. You may be the mushroom, or are you the insect in this case? Who or what is draining you of your energy so that you cannot grow to your full potential? Is someone else taking the limelight while you have done all the work, or vice versa? Cordyceps is asking you to find that inner strength and life force to help you push forward, to keep you alive and flourishing. Don't allow others to sponge from you and take your essence. Alternatively, find what you need from someone or something to help you succeed, but make sure it is done in a sustainable way so it doesn't have a negative impact on anyone. Look at the areas in your life where you can grow and find a project that can help you achieve this, or find a relationship that will help you find the results you seek. Okay. Last card, Shaggy Ink Cap, Growth and Destruction Cycle. Each stage of your growth has different meanings and properties. Just like the Shaggy Ink Cap, you go through many stages over and over again. Just like the earth has its seasons, every cycle has a purpose and needs to be worked with, not against. At what stage of your evolutionary growth are you? Can you recognize if it's a growth or destructive cycle? The Shaggy Ink Cap has both, and both are necessary. When you look at a destructive cycle within yourself, do you try to push it away because you think it is bad? Or do you try to learn from it because it is a necessary part of growing up and or learning a lesson? Not everything is bad when it is destructive, and not everything that is growth is a good thing. When something grows or is destroyed, it must be a sustainable process or there is no balance. What can you keep in check before it grows out of control? The key here is about finding balance within both the destructive and growth cycles. Remember that not everything destructive is bad and not everything that grows is good, and vice versa. Everything has its place and purpose. Our job is to learn and grow from everything and everyone in our lives. What can you learn from this experience? A special card indeed, with many questions to ponder. Okay. So today I actually was at a networking event. And at this event, I really took it as, I would say, an opportunity to look and see who I could connect with and who might be able to help me, in a sense, break some of the barriers so that I could continue to do this without worrying too much about being sustained. And honestly, when I left this event, I kind of left with this feeling that this is oops. Oh, oh no, so sorry. I stepped on the stand. um but just that, I guess, the feeling that I'm not growing, or that this feeling of stuckness I've been feeling, um, is all really mental. And something that I kept mentioning to people and that came up a couple times, because obviously, if you are watching me here, or if you've been following me on any of my other platforms as well, I have been really trying to cultivate a presence online. And I don't know, I think I'm, I don't want to say I'm having trouble growing a following, but there is this sense that because I haven't yet gotten to the point where I guess I can use this content to monetize yet, that's kind of been in my head, or getting me in my head. And something I was reminded of today was that social media is second when it comes to growing your business or growing what you do. There is something very important about, I guess, who you can meet in your physical reality. And this is just a long winded way of me saying that I find it's much easier for me to connect with people when I am in person. It's really easy for me to show my true colors when I am in person, when I am face to face with someone, when I am talking about what I do in conversation rather than like this, where I'm just kind of talking. And I almost want to say that I have free reign. Because, when you're talking to somebody, you're feeding off of their energy, and it means something when you can see the engagement. I feel like more, like, going to this one, more of my essence comes through when I'm connecting with somebody. So, what I feel, so if that's resonating with you, what I'm feeling with this growth and destruction cycle, it has to do with beliefs more than anything, because your essence, who you are, is 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 very pure. I want to, I feel. And for for anything and everything that has to, yeah, like this idea of balance when it comes to growth and destruction, not seeing either as bad or good, and just making sure that they're in check and they're working with each other. I think I feel as though I'm ending this destruction cycle that I've been on, I want to say, since last year. Because up until a year, or yeah, up until a year ago, I hadn't been fully embracing my essence or my true colors. I was living a life that was good, on paper, but didn't feel right for me. And this past year has been so beautiful, because I've I've allowed the destruction to take place in my life to make room for me to grow the things that I wanted to grow, or to rather to grow and feed the parts of myself I wanted to grow. And basically, what I'm getting from these cards is there is something in that for you as well, where you need to allow any parts of you that are inauthentic to die. Any people around you, any energies, you have to allow that to fall away. And it's not a bad thing. Everything is always what you make it. Everything is always mind. Everything is always perception. So if you allow things or people, concepts to die with the understanding that something better will grow in its place, you're able to move through things a lot easier. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty simple read. I feel like that's a little straightforward. And yeah, I don't think I have much further to go on. I really love that this is the last spread, though. And yeah, I really hope you're able to take something away from, I guess, my story. And sorry, there's just like one more thing coming through. And I think it's because I had just said what I said. Um, if you allow yourself to grow, or allow these parts of you to grow, the parts of you that feel more true and more like you, more like the essence of you, um, and you really embrace not just who you are, but how you became who you are. And I mean that comes with looking at all the ways you have already gone through this growth and destruction cycle. Because like it says in the card, like these are natural things in life. There is always going to be cycles of growth and destruction. The same, like I'm pretty much repeating what the card said, but um, like the same way in nature, the same way with the seasons, we have a time to plant the seeds. The seeds then flourish, and then we can harvest what we cultivated there. And then we have a period of rest and rejuvenation, a period where everything dies away, and then we start the cycle again. So just remember that um, that any period in your life, no matter where you are in your life, no matter what's part of the cycle you're in, just know that it's always going to change. I'm thinking about the law of vibration here, which the law of vibration states that nothing rests, everything is always in motion. And that's true. The only constant is change. And yeah, I think that's a great place to leave this reading. So yeah, I really hope it resonated with you. And I really hope that you like the setup. I hope that you like seeing the cards and being able to see the book. Please do let me know if you did like it, whether you like the setup or not. And yeah, until next time. Bye.